Good afternoon, Kuya.
How are you today?
I'm very good.
I'm good too.
Kumusta?
Okay lang.
Okay lang? Mayaman? Amping?
Amping. Amping kanunay.
Tinik kayo, ha?
Tinik kayo.
Nice hat. Nice hat.
Cowboy.
Yeah. Pistolero.
Pistolero.
No. You want to swap?
Oh,
No. Okay lang. Take care. Right. Those guys are all right. Happy days. Let's get a cab, shall we? A lovely Sunday. Went to the markets today. I've just come back, and they turned around and said to me that mussels and clams and other shellfish weren't available because there's been a advisory from the BFRA, which is like the agricultural for sea fishing and farming. There's a thing called red tide. Now it sounds like a Hollywood movie, but it's not. Red tide is a serious health problem for seafood and for humans here in the Philippines and other hot water or warm water fishery areas around the world. So I was just looking at it today, and there are 7 areas within the Philippines, and possibly 9 areas, going from Zamboanga del Sur all the way to Cavite, all the way up to Siargao del Norte, and Cebu, and all these other island areas that farm mollusks, as in mussels and clams and oysters and all the filter feeders that grow on ropes. An algae that blooms in certain conditions here in the Philippines at the present time, shallow waters that move slowly. The algae are grow and multiply at exponential rate, and it's down to ideal weather conditions, no strong currents, no strong tides, and the ideal situation is that these microorganisms multiply 5, 6, 7, 8 times faster than normal, and they take the oxygen out of water, which keeps the fish away, because the fish can't actually swim and there's no oxygen in the water. But the mussels and the mollusks can't do anything, so when the oxygen comes down in the water, the toxins rise, and then the filter feeders take the toxins in. Now you can't see it, you can't taste it, boiling doesn't kill it. Tests are the only things that can turn around and identify it. And at the moment I'll put a map on this vlog where the areas are at high risk, and what I was thinking today was that when they farm these mollusks and then send them away for packaging, they actually are in the seafood, they are in the crustaceans, they are in the mollusks, and you end up cooking this stuff and eating, and the symptoms are nausea, headache, lack of energy, dizziness, respiratory breathing issues, and what's the other one? Oh, palpitations within your rhythmic heartbeat and pulses within your body. So quite severe, really, isn't it? Because everybody loves seafood in the Philippines. It's everywhere. It's, you know, it's in seafood and seafood casserole, seafood medleys, and raw seafood, and yeah. So it does affect everybody, and it in the marine seafood and marine fisheries, because fish are dying, prices go up, it's unhealthy, it's medically unfit to eat. So you can't actually just turn around and farm it and sell it in the markets, because you're just going to poison a lot of people. So red tide warning is here. It's been published on the 9th of November. I don't know how long it lasts for. I'm just going to keep an eye on that. But I was quite surprised. I heard about red rain last year in Manila, closing down the airport, but I've never heard about red tide. But looking at it and investigating it, it happens in Florida, it happens in Vietnam, it happens in Indonesia, everywhere where there's warm water and this algae. I think it's called Cavicis bra is the algae, and it multiplies rapidly to turn around and get this swarming effect, and it turns the water red, and it does turn the water red. So everything that's in that water, fish will get suffocated. Now there are a couple of species, i.e. squid, shrimps and prawns, that are not affected, and I don't know the reason why they're not affected. Maybe they swim away, or they only filter and they only eat in clear clean water. But yeah, so red tide, it's there, it's here, and shellfish is not on the menu at the moment at SM. And if you get vomiting or palpitations in your breathing, or dizziness or fatigue, then and you've eaten seafood, then you might want to turn around and get a doctor to give you a check. First time I've actually heard of it. As I said, red rain I heard last year. This one is red tide. But I'm going to post some pictures of what can actually happen. But that's good news on a Sunday, really, isn't it? So, looking after your health here in the Philippines, making sure you're aware that seafood and red tide, what damage it can do to you. Alright, from me on the balcony, it's a very, very quiet day today. Heard the dogs barking, and that was about it.